Hello everyone, welcome to the platform. This is Dan GH, your number one life in the UK test learning platform on YouTube. Today we will be looking at the Middle Ages. So in our previous video, we looked at the early Britain, that is historical changes or historical events that happened during that time. This episode will focus on the Middle Ages. Then after that, I'll drop some questions for you to try your hands on. You can drop your answers at the comment section and we'll give you a feedback. So kindly follow through with the video. When we talk of the Middle Ages, there are so many things that happen, but we will focus on one statute of Adlan. Then that we will also look at the War of Roses. These are main key things that happen that you'll be tested on during the exam. So take them one by one, then we will go through. When we talk of the Middle Ages, another name for it is the medieval period. So when we talk of the Middle Age, another name for it is the medieval period. So that's another name for the Middle Age. So in case they ask you a question using the term medieval period, basically they are referring to the Middle Ages. And this is a period between AD 476 up to 1485. So AD 46 is when the Roman Empire ended. So that was AD 476 all the way up to 1485. So it's basically a period of like 1,000 years, and that is what makes up the Middle Ages. During the Middle Ages, it was the English kings that were ruling England, and they tried to have control over Wales, Scotland, and Ireland as well. So they began a lot of fights. So the period of the Middle Ages is basically a period of constant battles or wars. So what happened in Wales was that Wales during the Middle Ages was that England were able to establish their kingdom over there and rule over them. When we talk of the year 1284, that is 1284. The King of England at that time was known as King Edward. So King Edward the First. King Edward the First. He introduced what we call the Statute of Rutland, and so it meant that England will rule over Wales, and they will be establishing seat of governments and everything and administration over there. So that is what the Statute of Rutland is all about, and that was in the year 1284. And this is one of the most likeliest examinable questions when it comes to the Middle Ages. For King Edward to really exert his power and dominance and ruling of the Wales, he built castles in Wales, and which included Conwy and another one that is Vaughan. So he built castles at these places to really establish his kingdom as the king ruling over England and Wales at that time. So now we know what happened in Wales. That is the Statute of Rutland was established, making Wales being under the governance of the England at that time. Now let's look at what happened in Scotland also during that time. So during that time, Scottish people fought back. The English people were not able to establish their dominance and governance in Scotland. So in the year 1314, the king at that time in Scotland was Robert the Bruce. So he was the one who fought King Edward I. He defeated King Edward I during that time, and this battle was known as the Battle of Bannockburn. Battle of Bannockburn. So that was the battle which was fought between Scotland and England, and Scottish people were able to defeat the English, so they couldn't establish their governance or ruling of Scotland, and this was led by Robert the Bruce. Now let's look at what happened in Ireland as well during the Middle Ages. Ireland, what happened was initially the English people went to Ireland as a kind of military support to the Irish people, but what happened was in the year that is 1200, they began ruling that place. The first place of ruling in Ireland was known as the Pale, which was around Dublin. So that is when they started ruling. With time, other parts of Ireland began to accept the rulership of the English king, which is King Edward I at that time. We've looked at what happened in Scotland, Wales, and Ireland during that time. That was mainly things that happened in the UK. Apart from that, the English people were also in constant war with France during the Middle Ages. So we have what we call as the 100 Years of War. And this is when England also fought France. So these are some of the famous events that happened during the Middle Ages. There are other things such as the Black Death and the War of Roses, which that one we will talk about later. Based on this, based on our lessons today, I would want us to look at these few questions and how we will solve them, or what will be our answers in case it comes on test date. So this is our first question. Who introduced the Statute of Rutland? So is it A, King Harold, B, King Edward, C, King Charles, then D, King Edward I? So drop your answer in the comment section. That is question 1. Alright, so question 2, when was Statute of Rutland introduced? So is it A, 1384, B, 1284, C, 1812, and D, 1281? Number 3, who defeated King Edward I in the Battle of Bannockburn? Is it A, Robert De Niro, B, Robert Spenning, C, Robert the Bruce, or D, Bruce Wayne? Thank you guys for watching today, and I hope this video has helped you to understand certain aspects of the exams. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and most importantly, just write your answers at the comment section. which we will review and give you feedback. See you guys in our next episode.